Hey, what's up, everybody? Disco Demonic Hydrophonic. So, I had a question. Someone asked me, and hopefully I cover it because I'm gonna kind of talk about some shit. So, being a left-hand path practitioner, LHP, uh, can you still work with Santa Muerte? Yes, yes, you can. I work with Santa Muerte quite a bit, and I'm at LHP. LHP. Do you have to use Catholic prayers? And I will go a little bit further, or ask in the Catholic prayers. There's a lot of them where it talks about you ask God's permission or Jesus, permission from Jesus to work with Santa Muerte first. That's the traditional way to do it, I guess, or whatever, right? No, I don't do that. I work with Santa Muerte directly. I talk to her directly. And I have conversations with her throughout the day. You know, like if I wake up in the morning, I say, "Hey, how's it going?" I talk to her in the morning, just like she's people, you know. And so I built that relationship with her. I don't think I've ever. Maybe I tried at one point. I don't know, but that's never resonated with me. So to answer that question, no. You do not have to pray to. I don't ask permission from any entity to work with any other entity. When I first started working with an LHP, Lucifer was the main one that I worked with, and I did not. It wasn't the first entity I ever worked with, but I considered myself Luciferian for a while, and then I would ask. I mean, I never asked Lucifer for permission to work with certain entities. I may have asked him. I think maybe I did once or twice. But even then, it's like Lucifer does not encourage that. Lucifer would be like, no, you figure it out for yourself. You know, that's what I like about Lucifer. He's like, you can do this, figure it out for yourself. He's not about coddling you or like holding your hand. And so he also led me to work with a bunch of other entities. So even though I work with many entities, I do not ask permission in any kind of way. Maybe I would see if you want to like maybe get introduced to other entities, like when you're first getting started, before they kind of know who you are. That's something I guess you could do, but no. The thing about Christianity uh, and any of the Abrahamic like Muslims and shit like that is those religions are based upon fear and control, and don't let that shit get to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let these people tell you how to follow your path. If that doesn't resonate with you, don't do it. If it does resonate with you, do it. I know there's a lot of people who think that you do have to use the Catholic prayers, but there's a lot of Catholics who do not even recognize Santa Muerte as a saint. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like uh, there's so many different ways to look at it. I would say find whatever works for you until you build your own relationship with her, and then from there do your own thing. And that's kind of what ask her for sigils and ask her for stuff, and that's kind of the thing what you do with all entities anyway. You know, and yeah, she's very easy. She's very easy to work with. You might have to prove yourself a little bit, which I had to do for a while, and I tried different things before I learned how to channel, to work with energies and stuff like that. I would try everything. I actually even got a book on Nahuatl. Nahuatl, if you don't know what that is, it's like the Aztec language, and I would write prayers to her in Nahuatl, and I would memorize them, and I would say them every morning, and every night. I would play music, and I would do like a little ritual to her, bring her water for the day or whatever. I would do all kinds of devotional stuff to her, and I never had the experiences then that I have now with Santa Muerte. Um, Not to say that what I was doing was wrong, but it was just like she actually came and told me, because after I learned how to channel later, she actually, her and Lucifer, when I learned how to channel, came to me and congratulated me for like being able to channel. And then they said Santa Muerte went ahead and told me what my issue was. But she told me, for me, I was mixing the two aspects of her, like because Miktakatsi is Santa Muerte is an aspect of Miktakatsi. So I had to choose one, either work with Miktakatsi or work with Santa Muerte. I couldn't work with both of them like in the same, like as one entity. You know what I'm saying? Not like at all. Like I could work with, so you know what I'm saying, like as one, like that's what she told me not to do. I was like, okay. And then when I started doing that, things started happening. I started having better results, and my relationship with her has grown since then. I think I think that's is that good enough? Let me see. What did I say? Yeah, no, you don't have to. You don't have to do Catholic prayers to talk to Santa Muerte. No, I don't do any of that. I've talked about different techniques that I use in order to connect to spirits, and that's what I do. Hopefully, you will develop your own techniques, but you're more than welcome to use mine until you, or anybody else's. I'm sure if it's out there, man. Use other techniques to connect with the spirits until you actually make the connection with the spirits, and then you do your own thing. That's basically what this is all about. You know, if you come up with different systems and different, like you read books to pick up different little traits and tricks here and there, and then you're like, oh, cool, I'm going to try that. You know what I'm saying? Like in your practice, and that's how you do it. And in the beginning, you're gonna be reading a lot of stuff, and even after that, you still be reading a lot of stuff. But it goes into like, as far as instructional, like hardcore instructional, it later turns into, after you develop that skill, you don't need instruction in that skill anymore. You just develop that skill now. And then when you learn how to talk to spirits, you can talk to them and ask them. I still read books, but I'm just like, I'm not trying to say I'm like some ascended master. You know, I got a long way to go myself. But it's like, I read books, and then if I have a question, like right now, I made a video a little while ago about Santa Muerte. I said, hey, how can I work with my, because I went into the store, and the store I go to has, usually have the red, white, and black Santa Muerte candles that I like, and they had this one. And this one is like, I've been wanting to work on my psychic abilities, and purple and the Santa Muerte magic is working with psychic abilities. There's other aspects to it, but that's one of the parts of the purple. One of the attributes of the purple color is to work with your psychic abilities. So I thought that was pretty fucking cool that it was there. So I took that as a sign. I got the candle, and I went ahead and charged it. I cleaned it like I made in another video, and I'm going to charge it again tomorrow, and probably more intensely. But from there, that you follow those signs, you know? So, yeah. All right. Take it easy. If you like this video, share it with your friends. If you hate it, share it with your enemies.